until 5-6 a.m. and followed with Meena Nakshatra.
But Ekadashi, which Ekadashi?
Ekadashi.
Which Ekadashi? You have to qualify that.
Shukla Ekadashi. What do you mean?
Shukla of which month?
Chaitra Masa.
Chaitra Masa of which Rutu?
Vasanta Rutu.
Rutu is
doing
fixed,
reverse, yeah.
Vasanta Rutu, but in which year?
Parabhavanama Samvatsara.
Parabhavanama Samvatsara. So start from there. So Parabhavanama Samvatsare, Uttarayane, Vasantaratu, Chaitra Mase, Shukla Pakshe, Ekadashi Titihi. Till when?
10:16 p.m.
10:16 p.m. Okay, so most of the day today. Okay, very good. Then
Stiravasare.
Ashlesha Nakshatram, Vasaraha, Stiravasara.
Yeah.
Shanivasaraha, Stiravasara.
Stiravasara.
Stiravasaraha, Nakshatram, Ashlesha.
Ashlesha.
Yoga and Karanam. You can go to Drik Panchang. That's the best place I go.
Drik Panchang is for Atlanta. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, you can get local one.
Why it is called Parabhava Samvatsar?
Some names are like that, no? Krodhi.
Krodhi was there last.
So some names are like that. But for positivity, I think some of our Pravachana Kartas and Pandits, they are trying to describe it as Para Bhava. Means
yeah, go beyond
extreme, go beyond all of this.
All this manifested world.
Right. So Para Bhava is another one.
Okay.
Somebody else also made another meaning saying, okay, this is Parabhava. Parabhava of what? What do we seek Parabhava for? We seek Parabhava of self-ego.
Self-ego, yes.
Arishad Varganam Parabhava Bhavatu iti. So 10:16, Ekadashi till 10:16, Ashlesha till above 5:08 a.m. almost till throughout the day. Dwadashi Sukarma Yoga till 10:36 a.m. followed by Dhruti Yoga. Vanik Karanam till 10:43 a.m. followed by Vishti Karanam coinciding with the ending of Ekadashi, which is 10:16 p.m. followed by Bhava Karanam. Sarvebhya Suprabhatam. And like Radheshi suggested, Radheshi, please chant Sahana Bhavatu.
Sahana Bhavatu.
Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahai Tejasvinavadvastu
Shavai
Om
Shanti 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 Hari Om
Shri
Gurubhyo Namaha
Hari
Om.
Very good. Okay. Now 114th Sarga. Name of the Sarga is Ayodhya Pravesha. Bharata is returning back with the Padukas, and his view of how Ayodhya is from the way he would have expected it to be is the description, narration of this Sarga. And we have seen it is starting with Bidalu, Uluka Charitam, Alina Naravaranam, Timirabhya Hatam, Kalim Aprakasham Nisham Iva. Kali Nisham Iva. Aprakasham, without any dark moon, Amavasya Ratri, like that. And with all sounds of Bidala, cats and Uluk, owls, all of that. Then Rahu Shatru Priyam Patnim Shriya Prajvalita Prabham. Rahu Shatru, who is the Rahu Shatroho, of the Rahu's Shatru, who is Chandra, Priyam Patnim, Shriya Prajvalita Prabham, Grahena Abhyutite na Ekam Rohinim Piditam Iva. Not only Chandra was covered by Rahu, but even his most favorite Nakshatram, Rohini, is also struck by that Rahu. And such night, how would it be like that? It seems. Alposhna Kshubdha Salilam. Because of the Ushna heat, the Salila, all the water bodies, Kshubdha, they are all evaporating. And so very little, even if there is any water here and there, you might see a drop or so here. Alpa Ushna Kshubdha Salilam, Dharmottapta Vihangamam. Sorry, Gharma Uttapta Vihangamam. Vihangama is birds, which are flying. Vihe gamanti iti Vihangamaha. So Vihangamam Uttapta Vihangamam, heated, tormented with heat. That too, Gharma Uttapta. Gharma is real heat. Tapta is heated. And Lina Meena Jashagraham. Even if whatever water is now left is filled with Meena Jasha Graham. Meena is fishes, Jasha is big fish like whales, etc. And Graha is crocodiles. Leena, filled up with them. Krisham Giri Nadim Iva, like the Giri Nadi, water falling from a mountain. Like suddenly you see it only narrowing as one water pipe, kind of a narrow fall instead of a wide waterfall. Krusham, thinned down, Giri Nadim Iva. Then we also saw Vidhumam Iva Hemabham Advaragnehe Samuthitam Havirabhyukshitam Paschat Shikham Vipralayam Gatam. That Ayodhya, which seemed like Vidhumam, smokeless. Dhuma, Vigata Dhuma is Vidhuma. Vidhumam Ayodhyam Iva. Hemabham, like golden light. When that flare of the Agni Shikha comes up, it is with golden flame. Advara Agnehe means Advara is Yajna. In Yajna, when that Agni is coming up, Samuthitam, that when finally it rises up because of Havirabhyukshitam. Havihi, when you offer ghee to it, Abhyukshitam, after offering ghee and havisil to it, boom, when it rises up, Samuthitam, then the color of it, Hemabham, Vidhumam, without any smoke, but such Shikha, the top of it, Paschat Vipralayam Gatam. Suddenly, if that such a great big flame, if it falls down and there is no more fire in it, how does it looks so unfortunate. So various such negative omens is what Bharata is saying of Ayodhya. Vidhvasta kavacham rugna gaja vaji rathadvajam hata praviram apannam chamum iva mahahave. Ahava is yuddha. Maha ahave, in a big, massive war. Apannam chamum. Chamu is the army or a group or a big army. That army which has got to apanna, which has got to danger. Danger of what? Hata praviraha, all their warriors, viras, are killed. Hataha. Rigna gaja vaji ratha dhvajam. Rugna is actually roga, or hurt, affected, killed, slain. What all? Gaja, their elephants are also killed. Not only are their Sainiks are killed, but their elephants, Gaja, Vaji, horses, Ratha, their horses, their chariots are also broken. Dhvajam, their Dhvajas have fallen down. Vidhvasta Kavacham, and all these heroes, when they fell off, their Kavachas are broken. Vidhvasta Kavacham, Rukna Gaja Vaji Ratha Dhvajam, Hata Praviramapannam Chamu Miva Mahahave. Then further going, Saphena Sasvana Bhutva Sagarasya Samuthitam Prashanta Maruto Ghatam Jalormim Iva Nisvanam. Urmi, Jala Urmi, the waves of a Sagara, sea waves, tides. Saphena with white, that froth. Sasvana, making all the sounds. Like that also. Safena sasvana bhutva sagarasya samuthitam, when it is rising very high in tides, prashanta marutodghatam, then suddenly it became silent with wind breeze, and there is no more sound there, there is no more waves there. So which is supposed to be an active sea. If that also becomes silent and no waves and no tides, how will it look like? That's how the Ayodhya is seeming to them like. And then Tyaktam yajnayudhaihi sarvaihi abhirupaischa yajakaihi sutya kale vinirvrutte vedim gata ravamiva. Vedi. Vedi is the dais of the yajna. On that, so essentially what we are saying is, otherwise, what is positivity? Positivity is if all these things are happening, then there is positivity in that area, in that city, in that people. If these are not there, then that is when we have to find that it is not a happy, healthy city. So, tyaktam yajnayudhaihi sarvaihi abhirupaihi yajakaihi yajnayudhaihi tyaktam. All yajakas are those who are performing the yajna. By yajakaihi, by all the yajakaha who are abhirupaha, who are looking perfectly divine and traditional and perfect looking. That means practicing yajakaha, not just one day drama fellows, but those who are regularly practicing, and so they have their tejas glowing in them. By such yajakaha, if along with their yajna ayudha, ayudha is weapons, but in here yajna ayudha, what are weapons in yajna? Utensils used, sarak, sravi, and all of their patras, bhandas. Along with them, tyaktam vedim, they have suddenly disappeared from the Vedi, along with their all these such great yajakas have disappeared from that Vedi along with their utensils of sarak, sravi, patra, bhanda, etc. Then that too at what time? At appropriate time, or most climax or peak time, when after almost completing the yajna, then the next thing they do is sutya kala. Sutya kala is when they churn the somarasa and then offer that as the prasadam, naivedyam, tirtham to everybody that are participating in that yajna. At that most important time, because that is the phala time. The phala, yajna phala is to consume the soma yaga, soma rasa, etc. So sutya kale vinirvrutte, if they went away at that time, then everybody were waiting. What happened? The actual phala time, suddenly everybody disappeared. Gatam vedim iva. So from here we'll continue now, right? गोष्ठ मध्ये स्थितामार्ताम्
गोष्ठमध्ये स्थिताम् आर्ताम्
चरन्ति अचरन्तीं तृणं नवम्
अचरन्तीं तृणं नवम्
गोवृषेण परित्यक्ताम्
गोवृषेण परित्यक्तां
गवां पत्तिम् इवोत्सुकाम्.
गवां पत्तिम् इवोत्सुकाम्.
So Goshtha Madhye, Goshtha is where cows stay. Gruhastha, where Gruha, in Gruha, where one who lives. Similarly, Goshtha is where ghosts stay. Gosthanam is Gostham. Goshtha Madhye, in that place where all these cows are there. Goshtha Madhye Sthitam, one cow which is in that big place of cows, but she's artha. Why she's artha is grieving. Why? And how is she? Trunam navam acharantim. She's not even eating that grass there. Trunam, the grass, she's not charantim. She's not grazing there. She's just dull, artha, ayyo, what happened, like that looking. Why? Go vrishena parityaktam gavam. Go vrisha. Vrisha is vrishabha. Vrisha is the male cow, ox. her male cow, that cow's male cow, ox, has left parityakta. If suddenly, if that Vrusha is there, then this cow is also happy. If Go Vrusha left her without telling her whatever and disappeared, then this go will be very unhappy. So the Ayodhya is seeming like that cow which is missing its male ox because that male ox suddenly left and went away. And so here the male ox for the Ayodhya is our Dasharath Maharaj, and then now especially Sri Rama. If they left, then Ayodhya is like that cow which is abandoned by its male ox. Govrushena parityaktam gavam pattim iva utsukam. Patti is a group, a group of cows. That too, all cows are very happily, enjoying. But here is this one cow, because of which it is very seemingly observable that, oh, this thing is not happy. Similarly, Ayodhya is not happy. Prabhakaradhyaihi susnigdhaihi.
Prabhakaradhyaihi
susnigdhaihi.
susnignaidhi
Snigdhaihi.
snignaidhi
Snigdha.
Snigdhaihi.
Snigdhaihi.
Susnigdhaihi.
Prajvaladbhir ivottamaihi.
Prajvalabhir
Prajvaladbhir ivottamaihi. Uttamaihi prajvaladbhihi. Like that it means. But prajvaladbhihi
Prajvaladibhi
ivottamaihi.
Iva uttamaihi.
Viyuktam manibhir
Yuktam manibhir
jatyaihi
jatyaihi
navam muktavalim
valimiva.
So how is this seeming? It is that Nava Mukta Avali. Muktavali is Mukta, Moti, Mutyam. Muktavali. But Krishna's shloka is also there, right? Muktavalim. What is that shloka? Kanthe Muktavali.
Kanthe Muktavali.
So Muktavali. Muktavali, that too Navam Muktavalim, a new pearl necklace. Navam Muktavalim Manibhihi Jatyaihi, that too. The monies in that necklace, Jatyai, Jati Mukta, Jati Mani. Jati is best breed. That's when we say Jati Gurram, Jati Gaja, or Jati Vaji. Similarly, Jati Mani is the best class, best grade of manis. Manibhihi, Jatyaihi Manibhihi, Jatyaihi Manibhihi Viyukta, and that too Prajvaladbhihi. They are glowing, very red manis. They are glowing. Manibhihi, Prajvaladbhihi, Manibhihi, Jatyaihi Manibhihi. The two Uttamaihi Jatyaihi, from the best grade, not just any plastic red one, ruby or anything like that, but the best gems, best grade gems, probably from Joy Lucas, Tanishkas, these are all bad ones. Which is a good jeweler? Lavanyaji, do you know?
No idea, Bagaji.
Supravaji, do you know? Where do you go?
Not sure.
No.
I'm just trying to check. Maybe Tanishki Tatas, I think. That might be a better one. Okay. So, Uttamaihi, Jatyaihi, Prajvaladbhihi, and Susnigdhaihi. Snigdha is that oily or that wetness. Snigdha is a grease and all, or anything to do, still showing that it is liquid, wet. So that means it is glowing with glossy. Glossiness is also snigdha. That oily shine, we say, right? That shine is also snigdha. So susnigdhaihi, not greasy, but oily, shiny, oily. That means it is well oiled, or whatever, what do you say, well waxed or something like that, right? So that it will shine well. So susnigdhaihi prajvalidbhihi उत्तमैः जात्यैः मणिभिः prabhakaradyaihi. Prabhakara is one of the gems which will be glowing, that yellow red kind of gems. I don't know the names. Kempu is red. Yellow is which one? Even I don't know. But so like those best gems which are supposed to be shining, but this necklace is now devoid of them. Viyuktam muktavalim iva. A muktavali, a necklace by itself, a necklace is incomplete without all these gems in it. There should be rubies, there should be pearls, there should be what is it? All those names, pagada, all of those gems should be there. So this Ayodhya is now seeming like this necklace from which all these glowing, otherwise supposedly glowing best gems are missing. It's only filled with the pearls. Pearls are the ordinary citizens there. No other glow is there in Ayodhya. Essentially, that's how the poetic description is being given. Sahasa chalitam sthanat
Sahasam charitam sthanam
mahim punyakshayad gatam
mahim punyakshayad gatam
samhrutadyuti vistaram
samhrutad yudivistaram
taram iva divaschutam.
taram iva divaschutam.
One more example given is a tara. Tara is that star. That star which is in the sky, if it is studded there, it's called star-studded sky, they say, right? As if stars are studded there. So if a star is tara, divi, if it is there in divi, then it is beautifully decorating that sky. That same tara, when it falls down like an asteroid or something, they say, right? It falls down, then it will seem like just a dark stone. It will be just a stone. It is no more tara. So divihi chutam, divas chutam. Chuta is released or left out. That tara which fell off, which left the sky. Divis chutam taram samhrita dyuti vistaram. Before it left, it was a dyuti. Dyuti is glow, light. Samhrita, samyak hritam. The light from that star, if it is lost, when it has fallen down, it has lost. Samhrita dyuti vistaram. That light which was glowing so much, that all is lost now. And it is falling. Why? Because punya kshayat gatam. Whatever punya it has obtained, let's say we have done so much punya. That is all like account in our Vedanta, in our Shastras, in our Hindu philosophy. What we say, based on your punya, as much punya balance you have, so long you will be enjoying in Svargaloka. Once that is over, you fall back to Martyaloka and come back here. That's the simple accounting. So as per accounts, whatever positive credits you have, so long you will be in the enjoying life. Similarly, once that is over, you fall back to earth. So punya kshayat, because of the punya kshaya, kshaya is as you start expending that balance. My grandfather used to say, hey, how do you know that all of us also know it, right? Nuka, we say, nuka is a grain. Dane dane pe likha hai khane wale ka naam is one way to say The other one is everybody comes with a bag of grains, rice or grains or wheat, whatever you eat. And that's all. That is your quota. You came with that ration. As long as you slowly, consciously consume from it, so long you will live, is how my grandfather used to say. So similarly, once that bag is over, kshayam means you expended, it is over. That's it. Then there is nothing more to eat and you will leave. Similarly, punya kshayam, once that punya balance punya credits are also exhausted, consumed and enjoyed and exhausted, then we are gata, we are from that loka, from sahasa chalitam sthanat, from the position of sky where the star is supposed to be, sahasa, suddenly, chalitam, it just got loose. It was studded there, but for whatever punya kshaya reason, that stud became loose and it fell off. Once it falls off, its light is gone, its beauty is gone, and nobody cares now. So is this Ayodhya seeming like. Pushpanadham vasantante.
पुष्पनद्धां वसन्तान्ते
Mattabhramaranaaditam
मत्तभ्रमरनादितां
धृतदावाग्नि विप्लुष्टाम
धृतदावाग्निविप्लुष्टां
क्लांताम वनलतामिव.
क्लान्तां वनलतामिव.
Vanalata, a forest creeper, or the lata. Lata is what do we say in English? Creeper only, right? That long running thing, like our money plant in our home, long running lata. That lata, which was pushpanadha, filled with flowers, flower at almost every inch of it. Pushpanadham, matta brahmaranaditam. And because of these flowers, anytime you have flowers, they have, again, not American flowers, but original flowers. Then there is nectar in it. And so, brahmaraha, bees, they keep revolving around and they suck the bee. Unfortunately, today we let honey available flowers only for bee factories, and all other flowers should be rid of bees. No bees, no insects, because we just want the flower. Nothing else should go there. So, but otherwise it should be brahmaranaditam. There should be sound of brahmara, nada, boom, brahmari. That's why brahmari pranayam also we do, because that will calm us down. So brahmaranaditam. That too, what kind of brahmaras? Matta brahmaranaditam. Because it has already consumed so much honey out of it, that sweet, over sweet will also become intoxicate us. So matta brahmaranaditam, that lata whose flowers had so much honey and nectar in it, that the bees, when they came and they consumed the honey, they became so much intoxicated by it. But such one, dhrita davagni viplushtam, if suddenly there is a Davagni. Davagni is the fire, forest fires, like in California. Suddenly forest fires come. Then Davagni, Dhruta Davagni. The two Dhruta. Dhruta is fast, speed. Dhrutatal, we say, right? Fast speed. So Dhruta Davagni Viplushtam. If that fire suddenly is coming, running with very high velocity, and is burning one after another, and this beautiful lata also, which was otherwise before filled with so many flowers, so many bees, it was busy, always visited by, always kept busy and visited by the bees because of its beautiful flowers. But now the Davagni came and it burnt it also, and now it's a dark creeper that's just left there. there is no more beauty on it. And Ayodhya is seeming one such one. I also thought, why should we read this sarga? What are we gaining from it? Are there lessons in it? Are there facts in it? Why should we read? I too thought. I mean, if any of you are thinking, hey, why you read this? If nothing, it is going to enhance our emotional balance or our ability or our exposure to what should be a happy state, what is an unhappy state. If somebody has to answer, oh, I'm unhappy, why? We should be able to explain why, what is your mental state. And that requires some vocabulary, some thoughts, some observations, some experiences. So at least for that sake, so that we are intellectually, mentally, emotionally experienced and matured, that maturity will come if we can articulate feelings, if we can articulate a situation, how it is. And so at least for that sake, we should read this sarga so that we understand a sorrowful, morose city culture, how it is. I mean, it's not necessarily city, a person also it can be. If you have to describe, these are various events, unfortunate events, which should come to our mind of thinking of a situation like that. So I thought, okay, yes, we should read it so that we become better. If not poets, what I mean is we become better, rich of like that vocabulary thing. Similarly, rich of feelings, rich of emotions, with wealthy of emotions, wealthy of feelings. So Sammudha Nigamam Stabdham
Samudha Nigamam Stabdham
Sankshipta Vipanapanam
Sankshipta Vipanapanam
Prachanna Shashi Nakshatram
Prachanna Sashi Nakshatram
Dhyamivambu Dharairvratam.
Dhyamivambu Dharai Vratam.
Very good. So if a Dya is Divi, so that is sky. Dhyam Ambudharaihi Vratam. Ambudhara, Ambu is water, Ambudhara, one who holds water, which is the Megha. Ambudharaihi Vratam. That sky which is surrounded, means filled with meghas, with clouds, which are also heavy clouds, dense clouds with water. So it is about to rain, like the Varshakala Megha. So Ambudharihi Vritam Dhyam Prachanna Shashi Nakshatram. Prachannam is broken or hidden, let us say. Broken means its purpose is lost, dysfunctioned. So otherwise that sky was supposed to show us the Shashi Nakshatram, the moon along with the stars. It should be seen. But suddenly now these clouds, that too dense clouds with water filled in it, they have come and they have covered that sky. How will that be? Similarly, Sankshipta Vipanapanam. A busy city is one where you have shopping malls like Global Mall, all of these malls are there and people are going, so many shops, music, all of that. Then it is seeming healthy and happy. That one now Sankshipta Vipana Apana. Vipana is markets, Apana is stores or shops. So Vipanapanam Sankshiptam. Suddenly all of them have shut down their doors and closed. There is no more busyness there. Stabdham Sammudha Nigamam. Stabdha. Stabha we say in our Shakha also, right? Agnya. Stabha means stop. So Stabdham, that which is stopped. Sammudha Nigamam. If there is a Vedic chanting and all is going on, and suddenly somebody stopped it. Hey, Stabha. Till then you were tuned into listening that Veda mantras, that Shruti and all of that. And suddenly, hey, what happened? Where is that gone? you will wake up. Till then you are lost into meditative mood, contemplating with that Veda mantra chanting, Shruti and all. And stabdam, suddenly it stopped. So stabdam sammoda nigamam sankshipta vipanapanam prachanna shashi nakshatram dyam ivambudharir vratam. So is Ayodhya seeming for Bharata. Kshina panotamair bhinnaihi.
हीनपानोत्तमै
भिन्नैः
भिन्नैः
शरावै
शरवैरभि
शरावैरभिसंवृतां
शरावै
शरावै what is शरावै शरावैरभिसंवृतां
शरावैरभिसंवृतां
हतशौण्डाभिवाकाशो
हतशौण्डामिवाकाशो
शौण्डामिवाकाशो sorry हतशौण्डामिवाकाशो पानभूमि
पानभूमि
पानभूमि संस्कृताम्
पानभूमिमसंस्कृताम्.
Again, lot more examples are such given. For example, Akashaha, Akasheva, Akashova, Akashe, Akashe. In the sky, Akashe, Kshina Panottamaihi, Pana Uttama, by the best drinks. Uttama Pana, but Kshina, the best drinks, like maybe wine or whatever, best drinks. But suddenly, if it is all empty now, there is no more, all bottles over. Or there are no more bottles, no more refills. Kshina panottamaihi bhagnaihi sharavaihi. Okay, even if there were bottles are over, but the pitchers, sharava is the big containers of these drinks. What do they call? Barrels. If the barrels of wine, if those are also broken, bhagnaihi sharavaihi abhi samvritam. Supposedly they thought, okay, even if these glasses are over, we thought there were bottles. Now bottles are also over. Okay, there were supposed to be the barrels around, but those barrels, Crocker and Barrel, whatever that shop name, those barrels are also bhagnaihi. Those are also broken now, which were abhisamvritam, which were surrounded around. Now it's a big disappointment. There is nothing more. We thought we came for a good party, we can enjoy a lot. Nothing is there now. Abhisamvritam, hata shaundam, dhvastam, asamskritam, panabhumiva, hata shaundam. Whoever the party enjoying people who have come there, shaundaha, they are called, drinkers or party merrymakers. Shaundam, hata shaundam. They are all dead now. They all fell, dead meaning, okay, let's say they are so much drunk and fell off or whatever. Hata shaundam, dhvastam. And that whole place is dhvasta, dhvamsam kritam. Dhvasta is shattered or broken and all of that. Dhvastam, asamskrutam. Till then that shop, that party or that wine restaurant or bar seemed very beautifully decorated and all, but now the barrels are broken, the drinkers there have fallen down, bottles are empty, glasses are empty, everything is seeming asamskritam, disorganized, untidy, not looking anymore like a beautiful bar. It is dirty, broken and all. Panabhumi is a bar, drinking place. So if a Panabhumi, which was otherwise supposed to look beautiful and all, but if that is broken, vandalized and all, how will it look like? So is Ayodhya. So Bharata is not leaving, is not forgetting any reason or any event which otherwise seemed like a joyful event. And if that joy is lost there, if that joy has extinguished, has diminished there, how will that place look like? All such places and events he is remembering, whether it is sky, whether it is forest, whether it is the bars here or every such incident he is remembering to see that Ayodhya is so charmless. वृक्ण भूमि तलाम निम्नाम
वृक्ण भूमि तलाम निम्नाम
वृक्ण पात्रैः समावृताम
वृक्ण पात्रे समावृताम
उपयुक्तोदकाम भग्नाम
उपयुक्तोदकां भग्नाम
प्रपाम निपतितामिव.
प्रपां निपतितामेव.
Prapa. Prapa is one of the water body like a well, like a big well. Prapam nipatitam. Nipatitam is that well is now, which was supposed to have all of water, that water disappeared and it is becoming just muddy. Why? Because bhagnam, probably the mud walls and all have fallen off, or there is no more water that is oozing out from the bottom. So then that prapa is nipatita bhagna upayuktodakam. All the water from that is upayukta, is already used, is already consumed. Whatever water was there, probably every day maybe 3-4 people used to go and consume water from there. Now suddenly hundreds have come, oh me, and everybody consumed, taken water out of it, and now there is only muddy or dried up well that is left there. So upayuktodakam nimnam samavritam. Because of vrikna patraihi vrikna bhumitalam. Because people have come with so many patras to collect from there, and after all the water is consumed, still there are so many more people. Now vrikna patraihi, some of the patras in this fight of I will take, patras are vrikna, broken. Vrikna bhumi talam, and in this fight also, the bhumi, the mud, the earth is, as they fight, the earth raises up, earth gets probably some broken and all. So all of that also fell into it, and it became a otherwise very useful river, a well, now became a dirty well, and is no more. There is no more water in it to actually, what do you say, for it to be any more consumable well. Vipulam vitatam chaiva
विपुलां विदतां चैव
yuktapasham tarasvinam
तपाशां तरस्विनां
bhumau banair vinishkritam
भूमौ बाणैर्विनिष्कृतां
patitam jyam ivayudhat.
पतितां ज्यां इवायुधात्.
Jya is that thread, that string that is giving the tension for the bow. As tight this jya can be tied, so far that arrow can be shot out. So if this jya suddenly ayudhat jyam patitam, from the bow weapon, if this jya suddenly got loosened and came off, or that broke off because of high tension, either ways, then this ayudha is useless till you again tie another jya to it. So ayudhat patitam jyam iva, one example. Or vipulam vitatam yuktapasham tarasvinam bhumau banaihi vinishkritam. By somebody who has shot several arrows from this ayudham. Ayudhat bhumau Banaihi Vinishkritam Tarasvinam. Tarasvi is what do you say? Mm, Tarasvi is somebody who is a very powerful archer. So Tarasvinam Vipulam Vitatam Yukta Pasham. Vipulam is Vipula, abundant, extensive. Vitatam. Vitata is spread over. That means you stretched thoroughly, long stretch. So Vipulam, Vipulam Vitatam, very low, far away you pulled the jya. And Yukta Pasham, Pasha, the thread, with the well tied, thoroughly tied thread. Tarasvinam, Banaihi Vinishkritam Bhumauhu Patitam Jam Iva. So, just as that released by the arrows, with such a powerful bana, if you release the arrows, it will naturally fall any target there. So, and that will be instant, just like nowadays we see in the old movies, if somebody is shot, oh, they will still make a lot of acting before they finally fall down. Probably because they were simple guns. Nowadays guns, you shoot, tuck, they fall. No more acting. No, you shoot and boom, the guy falls. No shouting also. Shout also is not there. Sometimes I wonder, oh really? Will I shout or not if a bullet hits me? Unlike that. So similarly, with so much strength and tension, if somebody fired a shot, an arrow, just a tuck, it falls down. So is Ayodhya without any life anymore. Sahasa Yuddha Shaundena
Sahasa Yuddha Shaundena
Hayarohena Vahitam
Hayarohena Vahitam
Nikshipta Bhandamrita Srishtam
Nikshipta Bhanda
Bhandam Utsrishtam. Nikshipta Bhandam Utsrishtam
Nikshipta Bhandamat Srishtaha
Srishtam
Srishtam
Kishorim Durbalam.
Kishorimeva Durbhalam.
Durbala Kishori, a tender young lady. Nikshipta Bhandam Utsrishtam. She is carrying a bhanda, a pot. If a young lady is carrying her pot on her waist or whatever, right? And such one, Yuddha Shaundena, Yuddha Shaunda is very strong warrior, like a army guy, like our ice, as they say, right? Ice guys. By ice guy, Hayarohena, coming on the horse, riding on the horse, a nice army guy. Sahasa Vahitam, Sahasa Vahitam, quickly, suddenly he comes and carries away. Nihatam Patitam, what is it? Nikshipta Bhandam Utsrishtam. So this lady is, let us say, is carrying her pot of water. But this fellow suddenly, one powerful rascal, he is coming on a horse, just like we see in movies. I mean, you can imagine the movie scene here. That's why I feel Ramayanam is so relevant even today. This fellow is coming on a horse and he'll suddenly grab this pot of water away from her arms, because she's a weak girl carrying it for her home, for her family. But this fellow Gunda, he comes and grabs it with his hands, that pot, and goes away on the horse. This Kishori, you know what happens to her? Drubala Kishori. She is helpless and crying. Ayo, so far away I went to bring water. I am almost near my home, and this rascal has come and looted my water. What do I do? That disappointment is what Ayodhya is facing today. Sushkatoyam mahasatya mahamatsyahi. Again, as I said, right, if nothing, enjoy the experiences that we can see of what all disappointment experiences can be there. And if we see any such experiences, let's remember this sarga, these shlokas, and enrich our repository of known events, at least, which are disappointing events.
Repository of vocabulary or imagination.
Imagination, how to imagine, how rich this imagination is. You just think, and if you have to ask somebody to explain, they will run out of any ideas of similes. What all disappointments are there that you know that you can compare this situation with? People can hardly quote one or two. We are already in 17th shloka. Each shloka had so many examples. Wonderful vocabulary, or wonderful repository of experiences. We should, at least for that sake, we should become rich by reading this sarga. Sushkatoyam mahamatsyahi.
शुष्कतोयां महामत्स्यैः
Kurmaischa bahubhirvrutam.
कूर्मैश्च बहुभिर्वृतां
Prabhinna tata vistirnam.
प्रभिन्नतटविस्तीर्णां
Vapimiva hrutotpalam.
वापीमिव हृतोत्पलाम्.
If nothing, we should know so many more types of water bodies. Prapa, Nadi, now Vapi. And if we read, if you chant Namakam, Rudra Namakam, there you will hear all these water bodies. So many water bodies. And we say Namaha, Namaha, Namaha to all of them. So similarly, here also, Prapa now. Prapa was over. Nadi was over. Now Vapi, Kupi, Vapi, all of these. Kupam, not Kupi, Kupaha, now Vapi. Vapi is another water body, which is a slightly bigger one than a well. Prapa is a well, but this is a much bigger one. So that now you have some Utpalas, some fully blossomed flowers in it, which is typically lotuses. And then there will be Kurmas. Kurma is tortoises. Matsya, fishes. But Bahubhihi Vritam, by several of them, by lots of tortoises, lots of fishes, and lots of lotuses. Prabhinna tata vistirnam. And these are spread all over to the shores. Prabhinna tata vistirnam. But suddenly, Hruta Utpalam Sushkatoyam. Such a beautiful lake or a pond, if you can imagine, which is filled with fishes, tortoises, lotuses, and so people coming there and washing their, I don't know how many of you have seen. I remember in my agrahar, my grandmothers and so my aunties, they would carry their pots, copper or not copper, brass pots, and they go there, they carry some tamarind, and with the sand on that kolanu, we said kolanu is a pond like this, is a vapi. They will sit on the steps of them and keep washing it. So not only is it fresh water, but fresh vessel. I think, I don't know when I washed this bottle. Every day I keep drinking from that same bottle. Unlike that, those days they were so tidy, so clean, that fresh, not only fresh water, but fresh vessels also. Similarly, so such Vapi, where it was such a filled, active, lively, live Vapi, Sushkatoya. Now the water in it is dried out. What happens to all the things that were, all the living, all the life that was happening in that water? What happens to it? So water bodies, there is life. We have seen it, and when it loses its life, we have felt sorrow for it. Forest, we have seen we felt sorrow for it. Roads we have seen, and when it loses its life, we have feel sorrow for it. Bars also we have seen. There is life in the bar and restaurant, and when it lost its life, how is that disappointment? We have seen it. And so many such living examples, which if they lose life, how will it look like? We are able to read from these shlokas. पुरुषस्यात् प्रहृष्टस्य
पुरुषस्यात् प्रहृष्टस्य
प्रतिषिद्धानुलेपनां
प्रतिषिद्धानुलेपनां
संतप्तामिव शोकेन
सन्तप्तामिव शोकेन
गात्रयष्टिमभूषणाम्.
गात्रयष्टिमभूषणाम्.
Abba. Very, very painful. Purushasya aprahrushtasya. Hrishta is happy. Hrud, sthitaha, hrishtaha. If you are located in your heart, you are happy. That is our definition of happy. Hrishtaha. Prahrishtaha. Thoroughly located in yourself, enjoying in yourself. So for us, enjoyment is being yourself is enjoying. Being in yourself, being with yourself, being yourself. All three. Atmani, Atmana, Atman. Sthita prajna tadauchyate, says Bhagavan also, right? You have to be within yourself, with yourself, by yourself. Those are the four. Prathama, Dvitiya, Tritiya, Saptami. If those four vibhaktis, for all four of them, if the object is yourself, then sthita prajna, or then you are happy. You don't need any more. You are absolutely independent, and so you are not dependent on any other reason to be happy. So such is prahrishta. But aprahrushtasya, one who is not happy like that, purushasya, of a man who is not happy. And so how is he now? Pratishiddhanulepanam. Anulepanam. Lepanam is, let's say, makeup, powder, all of that. So what are the recommended lepanas? There is vibhuti, there is chandanam, there is gandha. These are the accepted. But pratishiddha anulepanam. Instead, if you take some mud and apply on yourself, or dirty gomaya, etc., you apply on yourself, then that is pratishiddhanulepanam. And so you are unhappy. Santaptam, grieving, tired, or lamenting, tormenting. These are the English words. But what it means is dukkha. Santaptam. Shokena santaptam. Hurt because of grief. Gatra yashtim abhushanam. Gatra is bodies, arms, your body parts. Gatra yashtim abhushanam. You had bhushanas. There are keyuras, there is kankana, and there is all of these haras, kundala, all these ornaments are there even for a man. But now he's, let's say, he's hit yashtim abhushanam. All the ornaments is, let's say, looted away from him. Then how does he look like? He's sorrowful because he lost everything, and that too. Gatra yashtim, and the body also became skinned down. Yashti is a stick. So Gatra yashti, a body with just, see, ornaments, if there is nice biceps, and then you put keyura there, it gives beauty. If it is just a stick, no biceps, just a skeleton body, you put a keyura there, it doesn't give any beauty. So, Gatra yashtim abhushanam, somebody who lost all the ornaments, because of this skinny body, there is no beauty. How does it look like? So is Ayodhya now looking like. Pravrishit pravigadhayam
Pravrashi pravigadayam
pravishtasya brahmandalam
pravistasya brahmandalam
prachannam neelajimutaihi
prachannam neelajimutei
bhaskarasya prabhamiva.
bhaskarasya prabhamiva.
The sun's glow is also made glowless by who? Normally prachanna neelajimutaihi. Neelajimutaihi tritiya bahochanam. By the clouds. Neelajimuta. Jimuta is clouds. Neela is dark clouds. Prachannam, covered, fully covered. If the sky where this sun was otherwise glowing very bright, but if he is covered by these dark clouds, Neelajimutaihi prachannam bhaskarasya prabham iva. Also, and that too in which time? Pravrishi. Pravrish is in the rainy season. Pravrishi pravigadhayam. That too in the peaks of the rainy season. Pravishtasya abhramandalam. Abhramandala. Abhra is sky. Abhramandalam, in the sky area, when the sun has risen, is trying to glow bright, such sun is covered by these dark clouds. Then sun's glow, sun's radiance is lost. So is Ayodhya seeming. Bharatastu rathastha sun
Bharatastu radastastan.
rathastha sun
Radastas san.
Shriman Dashrathatmajaha
Shriman Dashrathatmajaha
Vahayantam rathasreshtham
Vahayantam Rathashreshtham
Sarathim Vakyam Abravit.
Sarathim Vakyam Abravit.
So after seeing all this Ayodhya so far and trying to imagine all these rich similes to express his rich experiences and a rich emotion, rich heart, which could think of so much. Now, finally, Sarathim, and he has been doing this, thinking all of this, while Bharatahatu Rathasthaha son, being located, situated, seated in the Ratha, Shriman Dashrathatmajaha, the great Dashratha's son, Vahayantam Rathasreshtam Sarathim, that charioteer who has been running, who has been driving this great Ratha, unto him Bharataha tu Vakyam Abravit. Bharata spoke this to his charioteer. Kimnu Kalvadya Gambhiro
Iddu kalvadhya gambhiro
Murchito na nishamyate
murchito na nishamyate
Yatha Puram Ayodhyayam
yatha puram ayodhyayam
Gita Vaditra Nisvanaha.
gita vaditra nisvanaha.
So far, whatever he has thought and imagined, he is now talking, expressing it to his charioteer. Kimnu Khalu, what isn't it so? Adya, today, Gambhiraha Murchitaha na nishamyate. Otherwise, this is sounding so Gambhira. Gambhira is, in a way, serious, profound. Murchitaha, what do you say? Unconscious, became unconscious. Na nishamyate, I can't hear anything, I can't see anything. Yatha Puram Ayodhyayam Gita Vaditra Nisvanaha. In Ayodhya, where before it used to be Gita Vaditra Nisvanaha. All continuously there used to be music sound playing in Ayodhya. either Shahnai, Sonnai, or Veena, or guitar, or rap, or whatever. But always there was music and sounds in the Ayodhya. But now I don't, na nishamyati, I don't seem to hear that. Varuni madagandhascha.
वारुणी मदगन्धश्च
Malyagandhascha murchitaha.
माल्यगन्धश्च मूर्छितः
Dhupitagaru gandhascha.
धूपितागरुगन्धश्च
Na pravati samantataha.
न प्रवाति समन्ततः.
So before, there used to be so much fragrance in this city coming from various sources. Varuni madagandhaha. Varuni is the wind itself bringing the fragrance from, of course, from all the flowers, etc. I can definitely imagine that. In my own Yapral, when few years back when I was walking later in the night, there are some jasmine, I don't remember that name, my mother told that. In the night, it will just spray its fragrance, it seems. So, even though I was walking on the road, I can feel as if somebody has just sprayed on my nose. So much of fragrance from those flowers, from some house's fence wall. If that can be there in Yapral in these days, in those days with those beautiful flowers or rich flowers, the air will be filled with fragrance, spray all over. So Varuni madagandhascha malyagandhascha murchitaha. Malyagandhaha, the fragrance from the mountains, malyagandhaha, dhupita agarugandhascha, and also from the homes where they put the agaru, agarbatti, dhupa, etc. So dhupita agarugandhascha na pravati samantataha. What happened? I don't see any such fragrance anymore. I don't see any, not smoke. What do you call from the dhupa? What is that? It is not smoke, no. There should be a better word for it. Otherwise, English language lost its richness.
Aroma.
Aroma, aroma. Okay. So aroma from the agaru and the dhupa is not felt. What happened, Sarathi? Not what happened. See, Sarathi, don't you feel also similar? Kimnu Kalu? Don't you also see that it is devoid? Ayodhya is not seeming like that anymore. Yana Pravara Ghoshascha. In fact, yesterday, who was I hearing to? Yesterday, I was listening to somebody. And she was saying that Ayodhya didn't even light candles. And I thought that is why they light candles for Deepavali when Rama is returning back, they say. So, forget candle. If they didn't even light candles, then they wouldn't have even lit the agarbattis, dhupa, etc., etc. And so, dhupita agargandhascha na pravati. Vati is flow or move. Yeah, air moving is called flowing, is called vata. Na pravati, it doesn't move. Yana pravara ghoshascha.
Yan pravar goshascha
Snigdhascha hayanisvanaha.
snigdascha hay nisvanaha
Pramatta gajanadascha.
pramat gajanadascha
Mahanscha ratha nisvanaha.
mahanscha rat nisvanaha
Nedanim shruyate puryam.
na idanim shruyate puryam.
So with sandhi it becomes nedanim, gunasandhi. Nedanim shruyate puryam.
Nedanim shruyate puryam
Asyam rame vivasite.
sham rame vivasite.
Asyam puryam, in this city, rame vivasite, in the sending away of Rama. Na idanim shruyate. Now it is not heard. What is not heard? All these otherwise sounding events. Yana pravara ghoshaha. The sounds like if your home is near, let us say, near a highway, You will, especially if it's a weekday, boing, 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 you'll keep hearing the tires road sound. In my home here now in Flowery Branch, absolute silence. I don't hear anything here unless there is some construction of a new house happening. So Yana Pravara Ghoshaha, Snigdhascha Haya Nisvanaha, or when horses are going, they will also be making shriek sound, that shrill. Pramatta Gajanadascha, or when elephants are going, they will also be making their Gajanada, that trumpet sound. Mahanscha Rathanisvanaha, or Ratha. If a big Ratha is going, the sound that it makes, probably it's a siren or whatever, that Ratha, when it is coming, they will make their siren, right? So that, a royal Ratha is coming, we should all be on, give way. So all these sounds, na shruyate idanim. Hey, Sarathi, none of that sounds are seeming, man. What happened? Nobody is traveling? Is it a weekend today? Or is it Flowery Branch? What happened? Chandana gandhanscha.
Chandana Gandhascha
Maharhascha navasrajah.
Maharashtra Navasrajaha
Gatehi rame tarunaha.
Gatehi Rame Tarunaha
Santapta nopabhunjate.
Santapta Nopam Bhunjane
Bhunjate.
Bhunjate.
Na upabhunjate, nopabhunjate. So, we are not able to feel. Upabhunjanam is actually, we are not able to enjoy. Bhoga, bhunjanam. Na upabhunjate, we are not able to enjoy. Enjoy what? And it is saying santaptaha, tarunaha. The youth are supposed to be making a lot of merry and enjoying, right? On the dancing on the roads, or biking, singing, guitars. And youth should be a lot more playful. But they are all seeming like santaptaha. They are all seeming tired or hurt. They are all seeming hurt. Gatehi Rami. Once Rama left, all the youth also lost their energy. Now there is no more energy in the youth. And so otherwise, what were they supposed to do? Chandanagar Gandhascha Maharhascha Navasraja. They were all otherwise filling themselves with spraying the best of the Axe, Geeks, whatever sprays, fragrances. They were deodorants, etc. Now these fellows are seeming lifeless. They're just sitting, not doing anything, no fragrance, no beautiful decorations and all. Bahiryatram. How many more slokas? 32. Oh boy. 10 more. 7 more. Let's see. Bahiryatram na gachanti.
बहिर्यात्रां न गच्छन्ति
Chitramalya dhara naraha.
चित्रमाल्यधरा नराः
Notsavaha sampravartante.
नोत्सवाः सम्प्रवर्तन्ते
Rama shokardite pure.
रामशोकार्दिते पुरे.
In this city, which is hit, ardita, hit or stamped or not stamped or what do you call? Crushed by Rama Shoka, which is hit by the grief of the loss of Rama. Because with that in this city, na bahir yatram gachanti. There is no more tourism. People are not even going out. Chitra malya dharaha naraha. People who wear Hawaii dresses, Hawaii shirts, Hawaii garlands, we don't see them anymore. Chitra malya. Different, beautiful yet different, unique malyas. Malya is malas, wearing garlands and all. Naraha, malya dharaha naraha na gachanti. Nobody is going to Hawaii. Nobody is coming back from Hawaii. Now utsavaha sampravartante. Nor are there any enjoyment or celebrations happening. No parties happening. Rama shokardite pure. In the city which is hit by the shoka of not seeing Rama there. सह नूनं मम भ्रात्रा
सः नूनं मम भ्रात्रा
पुरस्यास्य द्युतिर्गता
पुरस्यास्य धृतिर्गता
न हि राजत्ययोध्यायम्
न हि राजत्ययोध्यायाम्
अयोध्येयम्
अयोध्येयम्
अयोध्या इयम् अयोध्येयम् राजति अयोध्या राजत्ययोध्येयम् न हि राजत्ययोध्येयम्
न हि राजत्ययोध्येयम्
सासारेवार्जुनी क्षपा
सासारेवार्जुनी क्षपा
let us see what is that. Arjuni means what? Kshapa iva Arjuni. I don't know. It says relating to the waning moon. I should see the Sanskritam. Just give me a second. Here also they didn't know. Sasara Vegavad Drishti Vishishta. So Sasara is Vegavat, flowing very fast. Arjuni, Shukla Paksha Sambandhini. So Arjuna is white essentially, right? Arjuna Pushpam also is there, which is white Pushpam. So Arjuni is looking white. That is Shukla Paksha, related to Shukla Paksha. Kshapa Ratrihi Iva. Like a night of a Shukla Paksha, which is supposed to glow very well. Iyam Ayodhyam Naiva Rajati. This Ayodhya doesn't seem to be like a Shukla Paksha Ratri, which is very pleasant, happy, feeling like coming out in bright moonlight. It doesn't seem so. Ayodhyam evagato me bhratra Ramaha Grishme Mahotsavaha Atyutsava Hetuhu Ambudo Megha Iva Harsham Kada Janayishyati Ityeva. Okay, now let's come back here. Saha nunam mama bhratra purasya asya dyutihi gata. Bhratra saha, mama bhratra saha, along with my brother. Asya purasya dyutihi gata. The light of this city is also gone along with my brother. Saha nunam, isn't it? Or it seems certainly for sure, along with my brother, the glow of this city, radiance of this city also went away. And so nahi rajati iyam ayodhya. This Ayodhya is no more rajati. Rajati is glowing like or radiating like sasara arjuni kshapa iva. Sara Sasara Arjuni Kshapa iva. Just as Asara Asara Arjuni Kshapa iva. Meaning without the unintended or the actual beauty of a night, of Shukla Paksha night, is not seen anymore, because Rama also left. So also this Ayodhya has lost its low. Kadanu khalu me bhrata. Oh,
Is
it's
it
32.
pouring rain?
Huh?
Sara, is that a pouring rain?
No.
Down.
Sasara is Vegavat Vrishtihi. Correct.
Vrishti, we get Vrishti.
Vegavat Vrishti Visishta. Correct. Like a pouring, downpouring, like a pouring sky, night. If the night, in the night,
Full moon night, yeah.
in the full moon night, if it is suddenly raining, normally full moon night you should be enjoying.
Yeah,
Not
right,
full moon
right.
night, in a Shukla Paksha night. We should be able to enjoy, but if it is pouring down, then there is no more beauty of that Shukla Paksha night. Correct. Kadanu khalu me bhrata
कदानु खलु मे भ्राता
Mahotsava iva gataha
महोत्सव इवागतः
janayishyat
जनयिष्यत्यद् अयोध्यायां
harsham grishma ivambudah.
हर्षं ग्रीष्म इवाम्बुदः.
So, kadanu khalu me bhrata mahotsavah iva agatah janayish ayodhyayam harsham janayishyati ambudah grishme iva. Just as in dark or in hot summer, grishme ambudah, if there is a cloud that comes, we all feel happy. Ghanana ghanana ghana whatever, like that, waiting for that cloud. First in summer, just as that cloud, if it appears, it brings delight. Kada ayodhyayam harsham janayati, when will Rama again bring that delight, that joy in Ayodhya? Just like when a cloud comes in a hot summer, by his entry, through his entry, agataha mahotsavaha iva me bhrata agataha. If my brother returns back, when is he going to come back to bring that delight to Ayodhya like a cloud would bring in a hot summer? Tarunaischa, we will complete, 3 more slokas. I know it's 8:35. Let's quickly complete so that we can complete this chapter. Tarunaischa charuveshaischa. Tarunaischaruvesaischa.
Tarunaischaruveshaischa
Veshaha veshaischa. Narair unnata gamibhihi.
Narair unnata gamibhihi
Sampatadbhihi ayodhyayam.
sampadadbihi ayodhyayam
Nabhibhanti mahapathaha.
nabhibhanti mahapataha.
Ayo, when will Rama bring back that joy? See, again now I don't see that. What we don't see, tarunaihi charuveshaihi. If people are happy, they dress up well. Charuveshaha, sundaraveshaha. With youth, tarunaha, youthful people, well-dressed youthful people. Naraihi unnata gamibhihi. People walking long treads, with long treads. Whenever you're dull, you'll take small steps, small gates. But if you're very active and energetic and in a hurry or whatever, then you take long steps, right? So, unnatagamivihi sampatadbhihi, along with lot of richness. That means full pockets, rich credit cards, high balance credit cards. Sampatadbhihi ayodhyayam na abhibhanti mahapathaha. The highways of Ayodhya are missing all these youthful people dressed well with full rich wallets, walking very fast to go here and there. We don't seem to be seeing all of that happiness anymore, isn't it, Sarathi? Evam bahuvidham jalpan
एवं बहुविधं जल्पं
viveshavasatim pituhu
विवेशवसतिं पितुः
tena hinam narendrena
तेन हीनां नरेन्द्रेण
सिंहहीनां गुहामिव
सिंहहीनां गुहामिव
एवं बहुविधं जल्पन्. By talking, by blurting out several such feelings, Pituhu Vasatim Vivesha. Finally, Bharata entered the residence of his father. That which is Tena Narendrena Hinam, that Vasati which is devoid or which is missing the Narendra, the king father, just as Simha Hinam Guham Iva, just as the Guha, if there is no Simha, that is just a rock hole there. But if there is Simha, a boy, there is so much of respect and there is so much of consciousness there. Now it is unconscious. That Guha is just a stone hole there. So also this his house is seeming without Dasharatha. Tada tadantah
तदा तदन्तः
puramujjita prabham
पुरमुज्जितप्रभुं
prabham
प्रभं
surairivotsrishtam
सुरैर्वो सृष्टम्
abhaskaram dinam
अभास्करं दिनं
nirikshya sarvantu
निरीक्ष्य सर्वं तु
viviktamatmavan
विविक्तमात्मवान्
mumocha bashpam
मुमोच भाष्पं
bharatas sudukhitah.
भरतः सुदुःखितः.
Abah, beautiful video if you can imagine. So the video camera was all now it was showing so many shot after shot after shot. A bar gone, a forest gone, a well dried up, homes no glow, shops shut down. So many scenes shown. Finally, the camera came to the camera was put in front of the Ratha, and as Ratha was going, we were seeing behind the horses the Sarathi, behind Sarathi Bharata, talking to him, expressing his these few sentences, and finally the camera was behind Bharata, and as Bharata was entering the palace, and the palace was seeming just dull, and now the camera turned, becoming a close-up on the face of Bharata, zooming in slowly when the chapter is ending with Bashpam Mumocha. One tear fell off of Bharata's eyes. One tear shed from his eye, and that's where the chapter is ending. This shot is also ending. Tada tadantahpuram ujjita prabham. Antahpuram, antahpura, without ujjita prabha. There is no more that prabha, glowing, high glowing light. It is not there. Suraihi iva utsrushtam abhaskaram dinam. A day when there is no abhaskara, there is no sun. How will that be? Suraihi utsrushtam. Gods then will not be there. If there is no sun, there is no more gods. Nirikshya sarvantu, by seeing all of this, Bharata has seen all of this. Initially, it starts with a zoom up, close up on Bharata's face with eyes as if it is observing, and then all these shots. That means we understood what all he has seen. That he has nirikshya sarvam tu viviktam atmavan. He became alone in himself. Vivikta deshe suchi sanniveshe, they say. So Viviktam is alone. Viviktam Atmavan. He went into himself, and Bashpam Sudukhitaha Bharataha Mumocha. One tear shed from his eye. Close. Ityarshe Srimad Ramayane
श्रीमद् रामायणे
Valmikiye
वाल्मीकिः
Adikavye
आदिकाव्ये
Ayodhya Kande
अयोध्याकाण्डे
Chaturdashottara Shatatamas Sargaha.
चतुर्दशोत्तरशततमः सर्गः.
Beautiful. Shanti mantra.
Yes, Bhagaji. ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. धन्यवादः भगाजी.
Very good.
धन्यवादः.
Sushachavas Sudinanchavaha.
I actually heading to temple to perform Sitarama Kalyanam.
Very good. We went on the Navami itself to our Hindu temple of Atlanta. Very
Okay. Usually, for the weekends, they perform after Ramanavami.
Correct.